What is up, all you beautiful, gorgeous human beings? My name, of course, is Aidan Shultz, and holy crap. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the channel. So, yes, I'm still here. I'm heading over to the quick service to go get some breakfast, because I'm like a hyena. If you watched The Lion King, at least the new one, you'll know that a hyena's belly is never full. And this is starting to annoy me. Okay, the breeze is starting to kick in, but yeah, I'm going to get some breakfast. All right, so these are some of the desserts. There's all the breakfast items. So before I go out there and be blasted by the humidity, here's my breakfast. Got a bagel, some, I think it's like raspberry Danish, strawberry, I don't know. And I got have to have some apple juice under there. But let's head back to the room and start to stuff my face. Now, even though I'm in a preferred room, this is pretty much my view from it. It's just parking lot. I mean, you get a nice view of these trees, but yeah, you're pretty much only view is the parking lot.
Moments later.
So after a well-deserved breakfast, it was mighty tasty, and I'm not in focus, but we're going to Magic Kingdom, and we have a fast pass for Pirates of the Caribbean in 20 minutes. So that'll probably be the first thing that we have to do. Oh my gosh, that sun is bright. That'll be like the first thing that we have to do when we get there. We are now in line at guest services to get myself a birthday pin.
More moments later.
Alrighty, I got my birthday pin, and there's a huge line for Magic Kingdom. Yeah, this is gonna be a while. Can you guys tell that I'm sweating like crazy right now? Like, not even on our bus yet, and it's quite hot.
A few moments later.
And here we are, Magic Kingdom. And there's the train station. Here you enter today, here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Here is the Main Street Confectionery. We're just trying to cut through some. Hey, look, there's the castle!
The only place we can't first is Animal Kingdom.
It's now time to, well, we are heading over to Adventureland. I'm definitely zoomed in. Oh, yeah. So, we have Fast Pass, Pirates of the Caribbean. I think I already said that. But regardless, I'm going to be repeating myself a lot. We have other Fast Passes for today, and we'll get to those in due time. And there's the Crystal Palace, my favorite restaurant in all of Magic Kingdom. And here's Adventureland. And here's the Skipper Canteen, one of the various table service restaurants. Now, let's see. I always gotta flip the screen up, just to make sure I'm getting the angles, you know. But I think I mentioned this back in June. We were gonna eat at the Skipper Canteen, but we ended up not eating there. But that's okay. Next time. Now, surprisingly enough, it's actually not as hot as it was yesterday. I mean, it's hot, don't get me wrong, but it's nowhere near as hot as it was yesterday, especially at 10:29 in the morning. And here we are, Pirates of the Caribbean. Say one of the most classic attractions in all of Disney World.
Ahoy crew, hoist the colors.
Woo! And this is the luxury of getting a fast pass because there's literally, we're probably gonna end up going right to the front, mate. Oh yeah, yeah, we're going right to the front. Tis very, very dark in here. And of course, because it's a boat ride, you have to exit through a gift shop. We're now in Frontierland, and there's Splash Mountain, and we're gonna go on it at some point. I don't know if that's now. People mover this early?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. But I need to get a POV of it because I didn't get a full one 2 months ago because my camera battery died, unfortunately. Yep, it's hot. My hair is already getting messed up, but we don't have a fast pass until, I don't even know, 1 maybe? So we got a lot of time to just do whatever. And right there is Liberty Tree Tavern. And down there is my favorite ride, the Hall of Presidents.
I'll meet you at my favorite ride, the Hall of Presidents.
And here is Fantasyland. It's a small world. And surprisingly enough, we get the front row. was fun, and it's very bright outside. But I hope you guys enjoyed that POV. I hope you guys actually really enjoyed those cool, I don't know if they'd be really considered cool, but those panning crossfades that I did. I don't know why I did that, I just thought of doing that, but still I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're actually gonna head over to Tomorrowland because I, being a real man of the house, I'm gonna go on Space Mountain. And here is the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and it looks like it's open, my goodness. If you guys remember, let me put the screen up. When I came here for Early Morning Magic 2 months ago, it was closed. All right, so unfortunately, the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh isn't open, but that's all right. As long as I went on it at least once, I'm perfectly fine with that. But it looks like it's open, so maybe we'll go on that at some point. And there's Alice right there, but making our way into Tomorrowland. There's Space Mountain off in the distance. And right above me is the People Mover. Over there is the Astro Orbiter. Now, I did not see it on the My Disney Experience app, so it might be closed. Yeah, there's no one at that elevator, so it's definitely closed. But there is Space Mountain. Now, I talked about this in June, or whenever I made video Space Mountain, which was a few times. I talked about how there was an arcade. There used to be an arcade in that gift shop. Well, I was right. There was an arcade in that gift shop. Why they removed it, I have no clue. Now, unfortunately, the wait time is now 60 minutes, but hey, I had to wait 95 minutes 2 years ago, so I'm cool with it. Now, it's also very cool in here. Oh my gosh, my forehead is definitely getting bigger and bigger by the second, but I'm okay though. Hey, this is the music that I played for my montage to the airport 2 months ago. So on these like TVs here, they had interactive games and whatnot, but I guess not anymore.
It's still fun. It could be difficult. It's still have fun. It's designed to
This line is definitely moving a lot quicker than it did 2 years ago. And there it is, the track at least. And here's that music that I really like. I'm still trying to find it on YouTube. Well, actually, I did find it on YouTube, but it's only like 50 seconds long. So, if anything, I can only really use that for like a very short montage of clips. And here's the gift shop. Let's see if they have any new cases. Oh, here's the case that I got. Did they have this last time? They don't have that many for the 10S Max. The Space Mountain was fun. Hope you guys liked the picture that was there. I literally looked directly at the camera and I literally got blinded by the flash. Like, my goodness. So because the People Mover is rather long, we're gonna watch the carousel or do the carousel of progress. If you haven't done that in a while. Nice. I just enjoyed being in the air conditioning for 20 minutes, but we're in line for the people mover. Yeah, it's a pretty long line.
Exciting places you'll want to be sure to enjoy today while visiting this land of tomorrow. Disney's dream for an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney. Shopping, then you'll want to visit Mickey Star Traders, where you'll find the greatest hits from around the galaxy.
That's right. It's this world.
Space Mountain while you're here for an adventure that's out of this world.
We have about 15 minutes until our Haunted Mansion Fast Pass goes active, so we're gonna do something to kill some time. We stopped in Merchant of Venus for like 10 seconds and they had a bunny plush from Toy Story 4. I've been wanting one for a while, and I looked on the Shop Disney app and they didn't have any. They had Ducky, but they didn't have Bunny, and I found one in there, but it's like $27, and yes, I have the money, but at the same time, I feel like I have enough plush toys for now. There is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, we're unfortunately not going on it today because, one, we don't have fast passes in. The line is obviously gonna be really long, so that's all right because we're most likely gonna be going on it in December. Walking into the new Fantasyland area, even though it's been new for almost 7 years. We're in line for the Little Mermaid.
A little higher so I can see you. Okay. There you are. Okay. So in the middle of a storm, the last thing I'm thinking about is, got stored away. First, I'm just trying to stay.
That was very relaxing. I do apologize for not filming that many clips on it, mainly because last time I did, I got a copyright claim. Now it's 91 here, but the heat index says it feels like it's 98. We're now heading over to the Haunted Mansion for our next Fast Pass.
Your host, your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appear in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, look alive, and we'll continue our little tour.
There be music from regions beyond. Wizards, witches, wherever you dwell, you must hit by ringing a bell.
Taking a shortcut into Adventureland. I enjoyed the Haunted Mansion. Having not been on it since 2012, 2014, and the white balance is completely off. But we're gonna get some Dole Whip, and actually no, we're probably gonna strike that because the line is really long, even though the parade's about to start. Aloha Isle Refreshments, home of Dole Whip at Disney World. You guys can maybe see the menu from here if I zoom in. So here's my Dole Whip float. I got the pineapple and raspberry swirl. Looks delicious.
11 minutes later.
There's the parade. back through Tomorrowland. Now, funny enough, I've never seen the parade in full since it, well, just ever. I mean, taking consideration this parade has been around for over 5 years now, so I liked it. I don't even remember, was it Celebrate a Dream Come True? Is that it? Or was it, might have been something else, I don't know. Now, it may not look like it, but it looks like it might storm. I hope not, because we have a Jungle Cruise Fast Pass in an hour. Actually, that's a lie. We got about a half hour till our Jungle Cruise Fast Pass. Well, it's starting to rain, and we are going to go to see the Country Bear Jamboree, and quickly, because everyone is going to go in there.
Hey, Henry, what's going on? Let's get on with the show.
Now, Buff, be patient.
Yeah, we ain't going anywhere anyhow. We're kind of hung up here.
Give me a little intro there, Gomer. Howdy, folks. Welcome to the one and only original Country Bear Jamboree, featuring a bit of our cat, our musical heritage of the past. And right now, I give you a song of executions of music and song. Playing out, it was good old Kilo G. Secret Sam, kid, friend, Barley, Tennessee. That's playing the banjo and a tapping with his feet. All playing on this man, you will look at me. That's all you can get with a groovy weekend ball. With a snare move that, he can make that bill go. On Ted's own tall jump down in that very floor. You know, someplace wonderful with a very low.
She ain't pretty, but I ain't too. The things we like are the things you do. A woman ain't pretty, but she don't swear none. She's kinda heavy, don't weigh a ton.
Every time I meet a guy who gets me shook, all I ever get from him is a dirty look. It's the same way everywhere I've found. All the guys turn me on, turn me down. All the guys turn me on, turn me down. Nothing works for me that I've found. It's the same way everywhere I see. Nothing ever seems to work for me. Bum, bum.
There was blood on the sand and blood all around.
I enjoyed that. Now, the thing about the Country Bear Jamboree is it's, nowadays, the lyrics in these songs are completely politically incorrect. So if you made something like that nowadays, you couldn't get away with it. Well, it's thundering, and Jungle Cruise is now shut down for the time being. So we now have a multiple experience Fast Pass. Don't know what we're gonna use it for. Just can't use it for meeting Mickey and Minnie, Peter Pan's Flight, and Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Now, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train I can understand, but Peter Pan's Flight, like, seriously? Like, you can use it for Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, but not Peter Pan's Flight. That kind of annoys me. We were gonna go to Casey's Corner, but unfortunately there's nowhere to sit. And I can completely understand why, because it's raining a little bit. But of course, a lot of people around these parts absolutely hate the rain, and they just gotta try and get out of it as quickly as possible. I, for one, could care less, because personally, I don't necessarily mind the Florida rain, just because, how should I say it? When it rains, it stays raining. Whereas at home, it just rains on and off and on and off, and it gets really annoying. Now, some of you guys have noticed, they actually took the Tomorrowland entrance sign down, because they're building a brand new one. I don't know, I forget when they're gonna put it in place. And here it is! Cosmic Rays. So we are gonna try and do the mobile order because this line is way too long. So after a slight hiccup, we got our food, mine right here. I decided to be basic and get chicken breast nuggets. That's usually what I get from here on my last day, even though we're gonna pretend that's not my last day. All right, basic food is good. We're in Liberty Square. I think we're gonna try and head over to Adventureland to go on the Jungle Cruise. And what is this? Have all drained all the water, and it's starting to rain again. Well, here's the Jungle Cruise. Hope they let us in. Yeah, it's raining pretty hard now.
Watch your heads, watch step, use that handrail, please. You're gonna go all the way to the very front.
Watch your step, please. Use the handrails. You guys are gonna come right this way. You're gonna sit on the square of disappointment. You know why it's called that?
Why is that?
My parents named it after me. Days a year. Pretty impressive, right? Just about every other day, yeah. Now up to either side of our boat, we will notice some giant Amazonian margarine flies. Now, I do apologize, but we can't have any open umbrellas on the boat. I'm not superstitious. I am a little stitious. I don't want any bad luck. So we're gonna move right along. Now, those are margarine flies. A lot of people, they think, wow, I can't believe they're not butterflies. But the difference between the two is margarine flies can have wingspans ranging anywhere from 12 inches all the way up to a whopping 1 foot. Okay, that definitely did it. That is a, what kind of snake is that? I think it starts with a P, right? Plastic, that's what kind of snake that is. Sorry, my mind blinked for a second. But we still have to stop by camp to pick up some snake repellent. No. Oh no, look at what they did to my Jeep. They left the lights on. Oh, that is gonna drain the battery now. I'm never gonna get that thing to turn over. You know what? I guess that's when I got Brown's Gorilla to break camp, right guys? Made it to the African belt. Holds up the African pants, but it also holds all sorts of animals. Like we got some long neck cheetahs. It looks like we got the guys who killed Mufasa. We have the oldest zebras on property. Do you guys know how I know they're the oldest? They're still in black and white. Look at all those chickens. Oh, look at this. This pride of lions is actually teaching us a very important lesson. The most important law of the jungle, you would say. Don't be a zebra. Yeah. But, oh, we actually found them. Okay, right up ahead, you guys. There they are. It's the world famous Jungle Cruise Band. I know you've been hearing all about them. They went missing quite some time ago. They said something about going out looking for a new drum, maybe. But it looks like all they found was a horn. Smell danger. That's what I meant. Smell danger. This is danger if I've ever smelled it. I hope nobody's just like a marble today because these look like some hungry hippos. I'll have to scare them off the only way I know how. I love you! I'm ready for commitment! Oh, the silent treatment. Just like the last guy. best you should have seen. Oh look, right here is a perfect example of why you guys never want to spend too long in the shower. Yeah, that's right. You'll turn into an elephant. No, seriously, don't look off me like just last week. No, you're totally right. I'm just kidding. Coming to an end. So I do need everybody to remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside of the shoulder all the time. Parents, please watch those children, and you know what, children? Watch your parents too, okay? And trust them even less.
I'm refilming this clip for a reason, and that's because the Jungle Cruise was awesome. Skipper Sammy was absolutely amazing. She did a fantastic job. We were gonna go over to Splash Mountain, but it's 40 minutes, which I personally don't mind. But if it rains again, it's gonna get shut down, and most likely for good, at least until general admission is done. So I think I am going to have some solo fun at Epcot till maybe 11, I don't know. We have to head over to Disney's Magical Express at 5 a.m. But again, we're gonna act like I'm not doing that, just for the sake of entertainment. But I got a fast pass for the character spot at Epcot at 7:30. Now, some of you guys may be thinking, why? Well, simply because I like meeting Mickey and them, and I haven't been to the character spot in like almost 10 years since, so in December, it'll have been 10 whole years since I went to the character spot. Even though I'm not really big on Halloween, I would definitely come here for the Halloween party. It definitely seems like it'd be a lot of fun. It is now time to say goodbye to Magic Kingdom and head over to Epcot. Yo, there's literally a guy dressed up as Lil Nas X. I'm not a fan of the guy, but I think that's impressive. Alrighty, so I just have 7 hours to myself. I really don't know what I want to do exactly, at least while I'm at Epcot. I mean, again, I have a fast pass for the character spot that's in less than 3 hours, but there isn't even a bus that goes to Epcot, and shut up Siri, my goodness. So I don't know what I want to do. I could go to a resort. Do I want to go to Riverside? Or do I want to go to an Epcot resort? Well, let's see. I could go to Riverside because I have not been there in 7 years, and I kind of want to relive some memories. Do I want to? Or do I just want to go to, you know what, just go back to my resort. I'll just go back to my resort and get a bus over to Epcot. I was actually gonna go over to the Contemporary and take the walkway over, but I then realized that I might have to take the monorail, and that might be a bit of a journey because I think you have to go from the Contemporary to Transit Ticket Center, then get another monorail over to Epcot. And personally, I just like the buses better. I don't know why. I'm also seeing a lot of cool costumes here. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to dress up to come to this party, so if you're like me and aren't really into dressing up, well, you know what? I could dress up as Brendan Urie because, surprisingly enough, quite a few people say that I look like him. Is it the hair? I think it's the hair. I'm gonna go with this hair. But really, I would just have to wear like a black suit and just something like that. Alright, I'm back at the resort just for the time being. I got about 4 minutes until the bus gets here to go to Epcot. So I'm just gonna stand here and listen to my music.
We also ask that you refrain from eating, drinking, and smoking while on board the motor coach.
There's Epcot. Boy, is it humid out. And I took my glasses off for that specific reason because you kind of see they're fogged up a little. But I'm getting a notification. About 2 hours, or less than 2 hours until my first fast pass, and after that I'll try and see if I can get another one. I mean, there aren't any good ones available. Yeah, I almost said available, but we'll see. I'm seriously hoping that Epcot quiets down during extra magic hours, because I want to go on Soarin', Test Track, and Frozen. Hopefully World Showcase is still open during extra magic hours. I believe it is. I don't know. We haven't been here for extra magic hours in years. Now through security, it's now time to first make sure I'm in focus. There we go. And now we're gonna go through the pass holder entrance, because surprisingly enough, it's still open. Now I'm trying my hardest to let this battery die, but it doesn't seem to want to. But check that out, oh my gosh. See, I know I was here yesterday evening, but I'm gonna head into the camera center because I saw some phone cases. Got some stuff here, some cups and mugs. Ooh, Star Wars magic bands. Like this one. I really like this one. It's $30. I mean, I like the phone case that I have, but at the same time, it would be nice to get another one. Gonna head through this way. We're gonna go to Journey into Imagination. And right after I filmed that clip, the battery finally dies. I don't know why I'd be happy about a dead battery, but I am, because I have an extra one. But here is Journey into Imagination. And I know I filmed all this stuff yesterday / last week for you guys, but still, it's a nice ride. I don't care what anyone says.
What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment!
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things from just a sound. Your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and hit
With imagination, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly. There's more to sight than meets your eye.
I say imagination must be captured and controlled.
Imagination works best when it's set free. Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really clouds around. Makes downside imagination.
I do? Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Figment. And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
I don't know why, but I'm in the mood for candy. Do I want lemon drops? Or do I want sour apple balls? Are these things like chewy or what? Now mind you, I've lost 40 pounds, and I'm pretty much at the point where I'm not gonna gain weight from eating, at least depending on how much I eat. So getting a little candy doesn't really bother me. I'm gonna head over to Club Cool, because even though I'd much rather get water at the end of the day, while they do have water fountains here and there, I'd rather just get free pop, I guess. Alright, here's the Beverly. I don't want to do this again, but I'm going to. Oh, yuck. That's nasty. Well, now I got a new challenge. Take a shot of Beverly, like an entire shot, and not drink anything else for a good, good 30 minutes. So I just had a magical moment. I'm wearing a birthday pin, even though it's not my birthday just yet. But I got a free slushie because of it. The cast member saw the pin and she was like, you know, if you go up to the counter at Club Cool, because they have slushies here, they'll give you a free slushie. And I was like, really? So, got a free slushie. Getting a notification. That's good, because I need someone to wash down that Beverly with. Yeah, that was nasty. Now I'm currently just chilled out right here. This slushie, it's really good. It has a very creamy kind of taste to it and texture as well. But it's really good. So I'm in Mouse Gear right now because I got some gifts for my friends. I'll show you them because by the time this vlog will be up, well past the time I give these to them. It's a Pluto plush and a Mickey plush that's buried deep in there. But I really hope my friends like them. I know they will. Now Mouse Gear is my favorite shop in all of Disney World, mainly because I'm pretty sure it's the biggest park shop. Well, I mean the Emporium is, but there's different areas in it, if you will. Or, I mean, regardless, Mouse Gear is my favorite. And they have a crap ton of Halloween merch out here. Ooh, these are cool. Glow in the dark.
You know what I mean?
Now, if I get the screen up, I'm honestly kind of upset that I can't go to the Halloween party. And mind you, it's a paid extra, but at the same time, you know, I kind of do wish we could have came out to the Halloween. We could have went out to the Halloween party. I'm literally trying my absolute hardest to stay in Future World. I know that sounds, how should I say that? I don't know, corny? Would that be the correct term to use? No. But I'm trying my absolute hardest to stay here, mainly because I have that fast pass in less than an hour. And I know I could at least go to maybe Canada, maybe Mexico. I could go to Mexico and go on the Grand Fiesta Tour. It's actually not a bad idea. I don't know, I'll think about it, but they have a bunch of ears. Now, okay, this one, okay, this is just a squishy thing. There was a hat that I saw. It was a headband that had BB-8's head on it. And that thing was so heavy, it was like solid plastic. And I was like, man, that can't be comfy. One thing that I want to get, and normally I don't wear these, at least some of these, because of the fabrics, at least the fabric that it's made of, but is one of these. Now these are Nikes. Of course, we all know Nike, and they gotta have the thinnest fabric known to man. But I just want a polo shirt, a Disney polo shirt. I have others over here. They're made up of a bit thicker fabric, but even though I've been lucky enough to flatten out most of the areas, at the same time, you know, I'm still a bit self-conscious. Ooh, this is really cool. There's nothing on the back though. I really want a sweatshirt that has stuff on the back. I don't know why, but I looked on Shop Disney and there was an Expedition Everest hoodie that had stuff on the front and on the back, which I thought was really cool. Another thing, and I know this is gonna sound like so corny, is socks. These ones I want, but they only come in just one pair, and they're 15 each. They're 11 when you buy 2. So they're basically saying, oh, you know, we could put 2 pairs in them, but why not just put 1 pair and make you want to buy another and lower the price in the process? Does that make any sense? All right, heading out of Mouse Pier, but over here is a little playground area for the little ones. There's a lot of construction walls up for obviously the different phases of Future World revamp. There's very narrow walkway, but at the end of the day, that's really not a problem because most people aren't going to be going back and forth in this direction. But coming up towards Test Track, you can tell it's Test Track because it's loud as all hell. But I'm gonna see how long Single Rider is, because I believe this one of the rides that has no, it's Rock and Roller Coaster that has a specific Single Rider time. I don't have a fast pass. I would like to go through standby just so I can stupidly make a vehicle. And I don't know if I showed you guys that process back in June. I'll look back and see if I did, because I do have the footage, luckily. Getting the footage, because I downloaded it, or no, I didn't. Okay, whatever. I got the footage sent to my computer straight from the camera by the USB. Then when I was done with it, I had to send that footage to the hard drive, to the external hard drive. That took well over 2 hours total of me just clicking and dragging, clicking and dragging, clicking and dragging, because I couldn't send them all at once. But here's Test Track. It's 75 minutes. Okay, oh no, this does have a Single Rider time. It's 30 minutes. You know what? I think we're gonna do it. Here we are. And the cool thing about Single Rider is that, well, you can build a car if you want. I'm not going to, because it just takes too long.
Welcome to the Sync Track. We'll begin with the capability test to see how your vehicle designs perform under challenging weather and surface conditions.
Monitoring road surface. Next view, on stop. SimCar performance data acquired.
designs hold up now.
Commencing sim car off-road and extreme weather sequence. Capability test results displayed and verified.
Hey, I got second.
Now let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes to their efficiency.
Commencing responsiveness test.
Okay, responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active. Avoidance technology disengaged. Displaying responsiveness data.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test. Displaying power test results. SimTrack performance testing complete.
This concludes your performance testing. You'll be able to see how your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle designs compare with the same car after you disembark.
Alright, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I just hope the picture came out good too. I'm not in focus. There we go. Here's the Corvette, and yes, I was right. This is just a Stingray. It looks nice, don't get me wrong, but yeah. 2019 Corvette Stingray convertible. Where's the total? Total price $80,900. Yeah, no thanks. You get a much more powerful Camaro for like, yeah, around 10 to 20,000 less. So, I mean, you know, I like the Corvettes more than the Camaros, but at the same time, if I had to choose between a Corvette Stingray and a Chevy Camaro ZL1, I'd go for the ZL1, no doubt. Now, if you watched the June vlogs from Epcot, you'll know that I already went sort of in depth into these. So, not really gonna do that here. Ooh, they have the new heavy duties. Never mind. Oh, I didn't think they'd have the new 2020 heavy duties out just yet, but surprisingly they do. Yeah, it's just an LTZ. They changed them up somewhat. But here's a Malibu. I assume, yeah, that's still the hybrid. They have a Colorado Z71 here. Now these things need redesigned. well, not necessarily redesigned, but they need better tech, if you will, because you still have traditional ignition, don't have cooled seats in this one. You only have a single zone climate control, which is it's actually right here. Here's the fan speed. There's no sunroof either. Sunroof, I care less. It does have a heated steering wheel though. And I'm trying my hardest to not step inside because these are probably the best, probably as best as they're gonna look. I really like the paint on this one. What is this? Is this Red Hot? No, it's this. Does it say what color it is? See, I know like most of my fans could care less about cars, but yeah, this is Red Hot. Go focus. Okay. While I'm still in Future World, so I still have 20 minutes until my Fast Pass, but I'm gonna give you guys a little update on Guardians of the Galaxy. So if you walk over this way towards Mission Space and Test Track, and come over here, it's not only a place to look at the progress that's being made on this, but it's also a nice place to chill out. There's a few benches over here. So yeah, here's where the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster is. And I gave you guys a little insight on it back in June, but as you guys can see, the construction walls are up and definitely making progress to it. If we go over this way, hopefully without getting yelled at, if you look up there, if I just point my finger right there, that is the main building where most of the roller coaster is going to be taking place. And they made really quick progress on that, because back in June, they were still like getting all the beams put in place. So I'm really impressed with that. And this area right there, which was mostly used for flower and garden. I know it was like the past 2 years. They're going to be making this an interactive play pavilion, of course for the young ones, and young at heart maybe. But I don't know when that is scheduled to open. I'll leave text up on screen when I'm in the editing process once I figure out when it does open. But after my Fast Pass, I think I'm gonna go over to maybe the Land. I might go over there once Extra Magic Hour starts. I know Soarin' will still be open. But there's Interventions over here. Head back to the main area. Now I have about 15 minutes, so time is definitely flying by. Got about, oh look at that, I met my move goal today. What a surprise. Now, I think tonight I'm gonna try and get a good spot for Illuminations, not to film it, but just so I can watch it, just for the experience, because even though I did watch it last week for you guys, I kind of do want to watch it again. Not surprisingly enough, the Seas with Nemo and Friends is only 10 minutes. I'm gonna go and do that just to kill a bit of time. Here it is, and the coral reef is down that way. So, sit in and have some fun. Oh shoot, I might get a copyright claim. You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna try and keep talking a bit while I'm going in here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Seas with Nemo and Friends. I'm just trying to not get a copyright claim because this music that they're playing, I used for the montage. And why isn't this? Oh, I go in here. Of all things, I don't think I've gone through standby for this ride. I have no clue. But I was just trying to keep talking so that I hopefully wouldn't get a copyright claim. Because you know, companies are like that. They'll literally they probably had their speakers turned up all the way, trying to listen for that little tiny bit of audio so they can make a claim on a video, like mine. There's the butt. Not as big as mine though. Funny enough, when I took that shot of Beverly, I spilled some on my shirt. Now, right up here is a bit sticky.
Don't worry. Just keep your eyes open for him along the way. Let's go explore, explore, explore. Let's go explore the big blue world.
Wait, Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
I'm sure we'll see him any minute now.
Nemo!
We have a huge adventure together with the shoe we don't remember at all.
Is he orange with white stripes and looks kind of like you, only smaller?
Yes, have you seen him?
Seen who? Hi, I'm Dory.
I am looking for my son.
Ooh, I can help. Ooh,
jellyfish. That's jellyfish.
You're good. And I'll take
Jellyfish. And the next one, jellyfish.
all right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Stop playing games.
Games? I love games. Ooh, I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like
Jellyfish.
right. Oh, now I'm thinking of something right here.
Hurry, do something.
Hey! Look, I'm scared now.
Stop fooling around.
I wonder if clownfish taste funny. Dino! Why don't you drop by for a little bite? Oh, what a beautiful little place.
Come on, Nemo!
Welcome to the
When the dad was climbing, we were like, whoa! And then he was like, whoa! Now you're here, he's like, whoa! I saw all these jellies and anglerfish and shrimp. Hey, turn up
Righteous offspring! Awesome! Check out the mini marlin!
Nemo, keep his fin! Not dude!
Hi, I'm Dory.
It's a journey that never ends. What's waiting out there?
Totally!
Too much to know. In a big blue world.
I'm bouncing off.
Ready to go.
It's exactly 3.2 seconds between times. Hey, where are you going? Starfish can turn our stomachs inside out. I can amuse your friends. I'm just excited.
Now, when you exit out of the seas with Nemo and friends, you enter this ginormous building. And also a gift shop, of course. I'm not gonna go through here because my fast pass is now active. Like the second I said that, it turned 7:30. So let's go meet Mickey and friends. I'm actually very excited. I almost banged my camera up against that door because they always slide open way too late. And there goes the white balance. But if you look down there, there is the character spot. I've not been here in almost 10 whole years. Let's hope this works.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Oh, I'm so excited.
A few minutes later.
Oh my gosh. I'm literally trying my absolute hardest to hold back the tears. Like I met Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy. Not in that order. Like they were all looking at my shirt. They were looking at the birthday pin. Oh my gosh. All right, now time to make our way over to World Showcase. Got a little over an hour until illumination starts, and again, I'm gonna watch that without the camera, just for the experience. They have farewell illumination shirts all around Epcot, and I would like to get one. Maybe if I can order one. They're from Shop Disney, Amazon, eBay, somewhere. Because again, I have the money, but I guarantee you I can find one for probably a lot cheaper. Well, maybe. I guarantee you once Illuminations is over, then they're gonna start going on eBay for anywhere from like $50 to maybe even $100. I'm literally just walking around with World Showcase eating these things. And they're sour apple balls, but they're not even sour. Like even a sour hater would like these. Like that's how non-sour they are. Now even though I'm not getting anything else tonight besides ice water, I will show you guys a little bit around some of the areas. Definitely Japan and China. And I definitely will go on the Grand Fiesta tour. So we've pretty much been doing that since 2014. That's not that bad a ride actually. Definitely has that kind of It's a Small World vibe. I definitely need some ice water so I can hopefully get some of the green off my tongue. Here is Morocco again. Yeah, I know for you guys it's been a week since you guys saw this, but for me it's only been a day. I definitely want to go in Mitsukashi, which is the shop here in Japan. And I told you guys last week about how I'm not a big fan of the redesign. I mean, I will agree it is a lot bigger now, space-wise. Because back then, like 2014, which was the last time I saw the old version of it, it's definitely a lot smaller space-wise. Like pathways were definitely a lot more narrow, but I mean, I get it, change is good most of the time, but for me at least, I definitely like the older version. All right, I admit, I definitely like it in here. All right, you know what? I think from now on, just disregard any criticism I have for anything. Got a bunch of Mario stuff here. This is cute. What is this? So, like open it? I don't want to open it because I feel like I'm gonna break something. But that backpack is really cute. I definitely like these. Oh my gosh. Oh look, they got a. Forget what these are called, but they're just little keychains. How much are these? Probably really expensive. I would assume $11.95. Yep. It is really nice in here. I just don't know what to really look at. Like back then, like I knew pretty much exactly where to go. But now it's just like where the hell am I going? They have a bunch of Dragon Ball Z pop figures. So any of you guys are fans of Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or any anime show like this, this is definitely your store. I mean, I like some anime shows, definitely Bakugan, as cheesy as that sounds, because I grew up with that. Like that was the one show to watch in the evenings after school on Cartoon Network. Oh look, it's Totoro, so cute. $32.95 for this, cheese and rice. They definitely have a lot of these Tsum looking things. Like these things are really cute. They got giant ones over here. I guarantee these things are well over $60. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's Gigi! Oh, cheese and rice. I am such a dork. Here's some like CDs and stuff. Got some pins. They have these masked things. Ew, these look creepy, I'm sorry. Oh, the Buddha board. I had one of these. It was a Buddha board mini. I got it for Christmas from a certain source that I refuse to bring up on this channel for my own sake. They have a bunch of cute kitchenware in here. Yeah, you know what? I take the initial criticism back. Am I zoomed in? Oh, okay, I'm zooming in. There we go. I take all that initial criticism back. Because this place is really nice. Oh, here's a bunch of candy and stuff. I've seen this stuff before. That stuff too. Oh, hi chews. Oh man. Those are my mother's favorite. Maybe. Oh, here's the Gigi stuff. Okay, I've seen this one before. This is really, really adorable. $30. I'm gonna pass. I didn't get any plush toys for myself, but I will for Christmas. And of course, it wouldn't be Japan without Pokemon. Got a bunch of Pokeballs. Got Eevee, Ditto. Oh my gosh, Mimikyu. I've heard horror stories about Mimikyu. Of course, you got Pikachu. Look, it's Psyduck. Oh my gosh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Is this like a robe or something? I don't know. Oh look, it's Detective Pikachu! Oh my gosh. I'm again such a dork. And they have some books here and stuff. It's mainly plush toys and like action figures and stuff. Oh, they have hats too. I like this one. Ooh. This, I don't know if I'd wear one of these. But they have a giant Pikachu statue here. Thought you could buy this one. I don't know. There's Snubble, bunch of Snubbles. Alright, we now say goodbye to Mitsukashi, and we're now venturing back out into World Showcase, and there's the Katsura Grill. I would happily eat there again, because that food was good. But at the same time, it is very filling, so definitely go there on an empty stomach. That's highly advised. That's advised. I advise that. Go there on an empty stomach. It is very quickly getting dark. I'm gonna eventually make my way back to the entrance to World Showcase. Shoot, what was I gonna say? But I'm gonna eventually make my way back to the main area so I can hopefully get a good spot for Illuminations. Then I'll go adventure around World Showcase, maybe, if it's still open during extra magic hours. At least, hopefully Frozen is open, because while it's not my favorite ride here at Epcot, I would like to go on it. We're now at the American Adventure. I'm not gonna lie, they have pretty good burgers here at the quick service. There's a guy behind me who has a Southampton shirt on. Well, I'm no Southampton fan. Still, it is nice to see shirts that aren't Man United or Liverpool. Oh yeah, and Arsenal. Like, I've seen mostly Liverpool, Man United, and Arsenal shirts on. I've seen maybe one or two City shirts, Man City shirts on. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I should have changed into my Man City shirt, but it is unfortunately long sleeves, so I would not want to wear that out here. Maybe for Christmas, when we're here. If it's decent, the weather's decent, maybe like 70, maybe 80 degrees, I might wear it. Now right here, this little amphitheater is where they have their concert series during Food and Wine. There's a few decent artists who are going to be here. I forget exactly who all of them are. I know Mercy Me is going to be there. Yes, I listen to Christian music. Come at me. I know they're going to be there, which I'm kind of bummed about, because I'm not going to be here for that, unfortunately. Even though they are coming to Pittsburgh, unfortunately, I can't go because we're busy that day. Let's see. Here is Italy. my favorite area. Get the ginormous tower, and we're gonna go down there. Now, one of the places that I want to go to is Via Napoli, which is a pizza place. Did I say pizza? It's a pizza place. We were gonna go here to Via Napoli in June, but we didn't. We're most likely gonna go in December, just because, I mean, heck, everyone loves pizza, right? So it looks like there's a gift shop in there. I see various alcohols. Another one over there, but down here is Via Napoli. And here's the ginormous tower. It's probably made with forced perspective. But yeah, was this another restaurant? Yep, this is another restaurant. This might just, no, that's a table service, but this is the place where I definitely want to go. Down here, and I'm obviously just gonna turn right around. So yeah, you can get a good look. Place is definitely crowded, so book a reservation. Now, the one thing that I'm praying for is that this camera does not, the battery does not die before I leave Epcot, because while I'm gonna end the vlog here and not at the resort, I just worry that it might, because mind you, I'm here until 11 and it's 8:21 right now, so yeah, we got less than 3 hours. But in 40 minutes, extra magic hours will have begun. Well, they technically begin pretty much after Illuminations, because all the general admission people are still going to be here for that. And down there is German Pavilion. I just completely lost my train of thought. So there's a little stand there. There's a gift shop, it looks like. It smells really good down here. Let's see, Oktoberfest. Looks like another gift shop. Ooh, I see Christmas stuff in here. Can't keep me away from Christmas stuff. Got pickle ornaments. I'm Pickle Rick! And down in the distance is the African outpost. And again, I kind of blabbered on about this. Hey, I kind of blabbered on about this yesterday. That it would be nice to see an entire pavilion dedicated to Africa, even though there is pretty much the country of Africa at Animal Kingdom. It'd still be nice regardless. And even though I can barely see without my glasses now, especially at nighttime, I took them off because there's too much glare going into my glasses. So I'm guessing back there is where they put the stuff for Illuminations. Never seen that actually. Picked up a nice water from the African outpost because there was a stand over there that had no line at all. Ooh, that's good stuff. See, I've said this before, mainly to myself, because I think it's true. The water just tastes so much better when you need it, okay? When you pretty much don't want it, it tastes terrible. When you want it and need it, it tastes great. And I know that sounds stupid, because it does sound stupid. Well, yeah, it does sound stupid, because water has no taste. But at the same time, you know, like I feel like your brain like tricks you into thinking like water has a much better taste when you need it. We now make our way into China. And there is, I believe, a gift shop in here, maybe. Let's see, what's that? Reflections of China in Circle Vision. Okay, that's down that way. I have no idea what's in here because I've never been in here before. I don't have the screen flipped up, so if I'm not in focus, I apologize. But sorry again, need water. Tastes great. Yeah, I don't really know where to start. Okay, I see a gift shop down there. Let's see if I turn my watch on. It's 8:28. Okay, you can't see it, but it's 8:28. I'm guessing this is where, yeah, Reflections of China is at. I don't know what it is. I guess I'll have to see it when I come back. Make our way to the House of Good Fortune. It is really nice in here. It's very quiet, so I'm gonna lower my voice. But they definitely have a lot of clothes in here. And I mean, I love clothes. Who doesn't love clothes, right? So, yeah, it's very quiet in here. I definitely like that compared to Mitsukashi, which had a lot of people in there. All right, I'm gonna step out down this water and come back inside. Water is now down, and we're back in another area. So that show, yeah, they'll exit out to here and into this gift shop. Ooh, they have pandas. I love pandas. They're so cute. Oh. $22. Not bad. Well, probably because it's not necessarily Disney. If it was a Disney panda, it'd probably be like $40. Okay, these things are absolutely adorable, and they're only $10. Like, my goodness. So if you guys want cheap plush toys, whether or not you like pandas, get one of these. They're cheap. They have different types of snacks and stuff here. What are these? Those look like some kind of like spicy peanuts or something. I don't know why, but I really like the gift shops around World Showcase. I've just never really taken the time to look through all of them. Ooh, these are cool. Bunch of little statues and stuff. I think maybe around 8:40, 8:45, I'll head over to the main area. No, maybe I should just do that now because I still gotta go through Norway and Mexico. So we'll skip Norway and Mexico. We'll come back to Mexico to go on the Grand Fiesta Tour. If it's still open, if it's not, then I apologize. But yeah, 'cause I just want to get a good spot for Illuminations. And there is a sit-down table service over here. There is the pyramid. I forget what it's exactly called. Gonna head inside Disney Traders. And of course they have Halloween stuff out, which I don't have a problem with. Ooh, look at that, that's cute. Now, I apologize if this vlog is starting to get a bit boring. I know there's not really much to do just yet. I know Living with the Land is closed. I should have went over there after, well no, I couldn't have because I think it closed at 7. Why it closed this? Well, I can understand why, because that's when they start like watering the plants and all that good stuff. I don't even know if I want to watch Illuminations, to be honest, because I mean I saw it last night, and I mean it was nowhere near as good as Happily Ever After. Like I think most people can agree. I mean, yes, Illuminations has been around a lot longer, so it's definitely a classic. But at the same time, Happily Ever After is definitely better in my opinion. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip Illuminations and head over to Soarin', because literally everyone is heading over to, almost everyone is heading over to World Showcase to go get a spot for Illuminations. So, yeah. I mean, I know the line is probably gonna be long for now, but hopefully once Extra Magic Hours start, all of the lines will slowly get shorter and shorter. You know what? Sorry about the fountains, but for the sake of comedy, I'm gonna do Mission Space in a little bit, just when the lines are pretty much as short as they can get. I'm just gonna do green side for now, because again, while I don't suffer from motion sickness, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hinted towards the fact that I hinted towards motion sickness back in June, but at the end of the day, I just didn't want to go on it. So personally, I'm not the biggest fan of simulators, even though that's what Flight of Passage and Smuggler's Run are, but more of the newer ones I like. So obviously as technology starts to progress, it gets a lot better. Oh, look at this. Character spot went from 35 minutes when I was there, even though I got a fast pass, to 60 minutes. well, I'll be. So, got 15 minutes to eliminations, even though I'm not gonna see it. I'm gonna go in the land and see how long Soarin' is. Here we are, the land, featuring Soarin'. And there it is. This thing is taking forever to focus, but Soarin' is 40 minutes. I'm just gonna wait because I'm just like that. Because most of the times you're not actually gonna be waiting that long. Oh boy. Well, I assume the fireworks are starting now. I can't really hear them. Yeah.
My name is Patrick, and I'll be your chief today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some of the safety.
Alright, that was a lot of fun. Depending on how long it is now, because everyone who isn't here for extra magic hours has to beat it. So, I could do that again. Now, funny thing is, I've almost maxed out this SD card. Like, I have like 20 minutes of footage available to use, or free space to film. There goes a kid. Oh yeah, that's the kid who didn't go on the ride. But hey, Extra Magic Hours has now begun. So we got an hour and a half to do whatever. If Frozen is open, which I assume it would be, so how popular of an attraction it is, I'm gonna go on it. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is head over to Test Track, because even though it's 75 minutes, I guarantee you single rider is gonna be a lot less. One thing that they need to do when they revamp Future World is add more lighting, especially around this area. There's not that much, I mean, while there are little bits of light, there's not a whole lot. So it's definitely a bit of a problem with filming. So as you can see, most people are starting to leave, which is great for me, because I guarantee you once 10 p.m. rolls around, this place is gonna be dead, maybe. Now the thing is, you can, my watch went off for some reason. You can kind of get away with staying here as long as you don't want to go on any attractions, because I believe during Extra Magic Hours you have to scan your magic band every time for every attraction you go on. And that's obviously so the cast members will know whether or not you're staying in a Disney resort. Now if Frozen is way too long, by the time 10:30 p.m. rolls around, then I'm just gonna say screw it and go back to the resort. So down there is Test Track. Obviously you guys know that. But yeah, ooh. Oh wait, no. I thought I saw the standby time go down. Did it? It might have. Again, I'm gonna keep repeating myself because it's usually the case. Once 10 p.m. rolls around, this place is gonna be pretty much dead. Test Track, presented by Chevrolet. Single rider is 30 minutes. Let's get it!
One eternity later.
Alright, screw that. I mean, I did film it for you guys, so it really doesn't matter whether or not I go back on it. But yeah, that line says it's 30 minutes, but honestly I think that's more closer to 50 minutes. Just because that line wasn't moving at all since I went in there. I was in there for maybe 5-10 minutes. So yeah, there's no point in going back on it. I could go over to Mission Space. It's 10 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna man up. I'm gonna do it. And there it is. Now, I've heard that you pretty much can barely move your hands when you're on this, so I'll try my best to film some stuff if I can. All right, so green side is 10 minutes, orange side is 15. I'm gonna start with the green side. So, I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Okay.
We
strongly encourage you to select Green Team with less intense training. Or proceed to the Advanced Training Lab, which offers alternative space training.
You're here today to train for the greatest adventure in the history of mankind, space travel. I know you're probably feeling a little nervous right now, but don't worry. Every astronaut has felt that way at one time or another, even the heroes who went to the moon. But there is one thing they have that you don't have yet: training. You're here today for flight training, the most thrilling experience that any astronaut candidate will ever have. Before you decide if it's right for you, let me introduce you to your spacecraft, the X-2 Space Shuttle. It's powered by solid hydrogen and can accelerate from 0 to 6,000 in 60 seconds. So when you hear the words "go for launch," you'll definitely want to hang on.
Speed 4.
You'll be adjusting the pitch of the X-2 if necessary, and firing thrusters for your descent. Pilot, on my signal, I'll need you to trigger first stage separation. You'll also be triggering the landing sequence. Commander, you will be responsible for activating the flight sequence and for activating manual control if needed. Engineer, you will activate the flight cameras when we reach altitude. You will also extend the wings for landing. Don't worry, when it's time to push the buttons, they will light up. Then I'll give you the go. One last thing. In the event of an emergency landing, there are control sticks at every crew position. Okay, Lieutenant. Any final instructions for our new kids?
When the flight bay doors open, follow the markings on the floor to your capsule. Then move all the way across, taking your crew position in the cockpit, and stow all personal items in the compartment in front of you.
Well, that was a lot of fun. It was definitely not as intense as I expected. I'm not gonna lie. Well, my dad, yeah, he did orange. Not by choice. But I don't know how long single rider is for test track, and I'm just gonna say screw it. Because honestly, one ride on that is enough for me. And even though I don't suffer from motion sickness, at the end of the day, you know, it's going on a ride like that one time is more than enough. But I think I'm going to head over to Journey to Imagination, go on that one last time till December. It's definitely nice walking through Epcot at night, but again, I just wish there would be some brighter lights around here. And of course, a bunch of people gotta get in line for it, but that's all right. Now, because this is my last ride for this little trip, I'm just going to sit down, put the camera away, and enjoy it.
15 minutes later.
Alrighty, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. See, there's definitely a big difference in going on a ride and recording it than just experiencing it yourself. So, I'm gonna end this here because I'm just gonna head over to the resort because there's only like 40 minutes left of extra magic hours, and I gotta get up at, we have to get up at probably like 3, 4 a.m. to catch our 5 o'clock bus to the airport. But we're gonna pretend that's not happening. So, with that being said, if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as it really, really helps me out. Also, hit that thumbs up button, turn on my notifications down below. Thank you all so very much for watching. Love you all so much. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys next time. All right, so they do have Beverly right here. Oh, gee. Ah.